Okay, folks, so here's what we're going to do now. We're getting into the good part. This is that Phoenix Automotive Px6 13-inch for 2018 to 2020 F150s. This is the newest one they have. It's pretty sweet. You'll notice, again, the physical buttons are basically all gone, except for those guys at the top. But any of the manual controls, because I have a manual AC, I don't have the auto AC, those are actually gone. And so this is the only unit that does this. The other cool part about this unit, as you'll see, it actually maintains your factory head unit as well, or at least the ability to use it, so you can connect your phone, Bluetooth. You can use that. You don't need a radio app. You can actually use the radio. You can use all the other functions. With this, you can use Sync 3, everything for the phone, so on and so forth. I don't have the GPS on it, this is why it's nice. I just use Google Maps or Waze, but it's actually pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and check that out right now. So you can sort of see it's the fast boot. So it'll pop up there real quick. It'll give you a clock. It just pops up, boom, right there. Okay, so it looks pretty sweet. You can see that. Zoom in a little bit. Right there, it's pretty cool. You can see the whole thing. You can see the physical buttons for the AC are gone, but you get the pop-up here. We can do that. You can turn it on and off. Boom. So let's turn it off because it might be kind of loud, and then that goes away. So you can see here, you got all your buttons and stuff up here. You got some other buttons down here. I'll show you what those do in a second. So this guy's pretty stinking sweet. Okay. So a couple things you can do. You can see you have the original, so you can go back and see what the original car unit looks like. So it these buttons actually work, so you can turn the volume up and down. You can, obviously I don't have auto and dual here, but I can still tune. I can change the media. I can control the AC and everything through here. So you can see I can turn it on like I just did. Okay, I can turn on the max AC. You can use all those buttons. It's pretty cool. So it turns those physical buttons into touch. Okay, you have your stuff over here still, so you can go to the home and you can do your thing here. So it's got my phone. I just have the compass, like I said. I don't have the GPS. Okay, so it's a pretty cool unit. You can hit the home button, go back here. Okay, so you can see the picture I have of, my truck on there. It's kind of cool. You can do a custom background. I use a custom launcher on here called Nova Launcher, so it makes it a little bit easier. But there's some cool things on here. You can set your default music app. So my default music app is going to be Amazon Music, and you can just play straight from there. You can see I have Wi-Fi here. So you can see, you can click on it. So you can scroll through just like regular Amazon Music. It's pretty responsive. And then you can do your video player. So I just use YouTube. You can put anything on there. You can use YouTube TV. You can use whatever you need. We got the Explorer. I have it default to my Google Messages, my Android Messages. So you can see that. It's basically anything that you want on here. You can get your messages, Facebook, ESPN, Yahoo. If you guys ever use 720p stream, that's a good one. You can watch all the sports on there. You can stream them live, not while you're driving, obviously. Wink, wink. But it's pretty cool. You can check all that out. You can see it's a full-blown browser here. So you can kind of see there, right? Everything is dialed on that. Okay, so we can kind of zoom in, zoom out on that, and get the whole look on it. Okay, and then it has its own apps over here that you can get. So these are the apps that come with it. So you can look at pictures, your file manager, your auxiliary stuff. You can do the cameras. Here's all the other Google Store apps, which I don't use this way to go about it. For your navigation, I use Waze. So you just click navigation, Waze pops up. Nice and simple, easy way to go about it. Okay, you can do whatever. I'm always connected again because I have that Wi-Fi spot. Okay, you can do settings. You can also scroll and get all this extra stuff. Play Store, do your Bluetooth, file manager, do your DSP. You can do your car audio, and then the radio, which uses the car radio. So I don't really use those. I use these main functions here. And then just like a regular Android tablet, you can multitask, you can swipe and close all those out, which I suggest doing so it doesn't slow it down too much. You can also do stuff down here. So I have like the Play Store, got my entertainment, text messaging. This one's kind of cool. I have a front camera, so I can do a front view here so I can see, you know, when I get close. It's not great, but it works. And then I have settings over here. So you got your Google settings and my Nova launcher settings. Also with this, it does use the factory backup camera. And so when you get close on there, it will give you the beep, beep, beeps and all that stuff too, and it will tell you where you're going. So you can do all of that. And it just pops right back here. This guy, when you do use YouTube, you can do it. So typically what I would do if I was watching something, I could go here to YouTube. Not too bad. Watch a little Joe Rogan throw on here.
Worried about ecosystems. We really are. That's why I get them. That's where we're worried about.
And then when you hit the home button, it makes it.
When new species get introduced to new ecosystems, it's like we were just talking.
You know, so you can make it down there, and then if you want to watch this while you're going somewhere, right, you can throw on your navigation, and it will overlay on top of your navigation, so you can still watch it. This does have split screen mode, so it is pretty cool that way. So you can watch while you do that, so you don't have to go back and forth. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you got your audio controls here. You can also do those from the steering wheel. Have those go up and down. Hit the home button. You can go here. If you hit the AC, you can turn it on. And then you can change the temperature here with these buttons, high or low. You can, if you have heated seats or cooled seats, has the ability to take care of those. So heated seats, cooled seats, you know, you can do all your defrost, everything that you have. It's a pretty sweet unit. It works really well so far for me. There's some kinks, there's some things, but I'm fairly techie, so it doesn't really bother me. But for $900, I think I got it for $860. It's definitely the way to go. It's pretty sweet.